Bless you. God bless you. My name is Prophet N.K. Frank, and I'm a human resource manager by profession. I'm a pastor by calling, and I'm a life coach by inspiration. My assignment here is to teach you and give you a special insight on how to grow your career and how to empower yourself, grow yourself in a certain dimension. You know, we have many people who are in school, they're in secondary school, they have gone through school, they have learned this and that, and at the end of their training, at the end when they have the advanced level, they have nothing to do because they were doing the wrong things. Because there was no one to guide them on choosing a particular career that would cause them to make money. Their problem was that there was no guidance. But my assignment here is to guide you and teach you deeply on various things that will make your career boom, blossom. Okay, you see, choosing a career has always been a problem that many people are facing. You know, we have many people who go to school, and at the end of the school, you see them, they are moving from one place to another, trying to get to write concours. You see one person who finished school, and after that, you see him writing B, concours for B, for police, for gendarme. You see him writing concours. The same year, he will write concours for ENS. The same day, he will write concours to be a teacher, to be a lawyer. To see him, he's just confused. You know why? Because our educational system does not orientate people on how to choose a career and focus on it from childhood. So, you see, many people end up losing after being trained, after going to school, amassing certificates. You know, I was talking with one degree holders in a seminar one day, and I was asking them, what is your life career? You know the answer they gave me? Somebody told me, it's like that. I'll be graduating this year, and when I finish graduating, that's when I'll start seeing what to do. That is bullshit. How can you be going to school from primary school, you finish secondary school, you are finishing a university, and then you don't know what to do? It is really a very big problem. If you would choose a career, but after your degree, then what were you doing in school? What were you doing in school? There are many people who learn what they will not apply in life because there was no one to orientate them in the beginning. So today, I want us to be looking at those things, those various things that you need to consider when choosing a career. Those common things, those small common things that are around that you need to look at in order to choose a career. We'll look at 4 of these things, just 4 today. Then we'll continue again in our next lesson. The first thing I want you to consider when choosing a career is this. Maybe let's look at those pitfalls. These give you just 4 of those pitfalls that many people consider when they are choosing a career. Number 1, many people want to choose a career because they see their friends doing the same thing. You see, when you are in school, before you know, somebody will say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to be this. You find yourself aligning because it is your peer group. The people were together in school, you were together in the same city, together in the same locality, and then when they want to choose a career, they are worried, they don't know what to do, and somebody just say, I want to be a doctor. And then you see everybody in that peer group just say, we want to be doctors, and they go about doing sciences without first of all checking what is inside. So when you are about to choose a career, don't look at what your neighbor is doing. Don't look at what your fellow peer member, don't look at what your friend is doing. Don't follow the cue. Don't follow what your friends are doing. Focus first on what is inside you. The next pitfall people do when they are choosing their career is that they follow what their parents tell them. You know, there was a man who wanted to be a doctor, and because he failed and he was unable because of financial problems or whatever, he dropped from school, and at the end, he didn't fulfill his doctor career. And so he said his son is going to grow up and become a doctor. You don't do like that. You don't do like that. So this poor guy grew up. His father was pushing him from step to step to be a doctor. And you know what? The guy wanted to be a musician, and he was good in music. And his father pushed him, and he ended up a doctor. He ended up a doctor. And one day, this guy was posted to work in his own village, in his own community. And he was so outstanding. He was very good in his doctor career. And one day, the elite in the village, they came together, they gathered, and they said, we want to honor a particular person who is doing a wonderful job in this village. And in a very big occasion, he discovered that he was the one nominated. And when they called him up, before a very big crowd, they gave him an award. And instead for him jubilating, he started crying. When he was crying, people were like, how can you, in this kind of occasion, everybody is wondering, why can this man be crying? Some people thought it was tears of joy, but it was not tears of joy. You know what he said? He called his father up and gave him the award. He said, Daddy, this has always been your dream. I have never desired to be a doctor. I'm never hungry. In fact, my whole life I have never wanted to be a doctor. I'm living your dream. They said, people were surprised. You know why? They said, how can he be saying so? He's so outstanding. He's so outstanding in his career. He said, no, it's because of conscience. His conscience was judging him. He knew that being a doctor means you are dealing with people's lives. He said every blessed day when he gets up in the morning, he's dragging himself to work. He's pulling himself, dragging himself before before he can walk. I know many of you are doing the same. When you get up in the morning, do you find pleasure going to work? Or you are going it because of the paycheck? Or you are going to the work because you feel that somebody will bully at you? Because there is a boss who will call you immediately 7:30 past that he has not seen you at work. If you are that kind, then you are probably in the wrong career. You are probably doing the wrong thing. So this guy called. His father handed him the award. And they were like, He said, I've never dreamt to be a doctor. This is not my vision. This is not my future. This is not my career. This is not my focus. And they were like, what did you want to be? You know what I told them? I wanted to be a musician. They were wondering. And his father was so ashamed of himself. He went home and brought his guitar that he took when he was young and hit it. He brought the guitar and gave him. The guy started playing the guitar. He started playing the guitar before the crowd. And you needed to see the passion that moved the crowd. People burst to tears. He was playing. And even when he entered the hospital and started playing, sick people get up and they started walking. And you see, when you find what you are called to do, you find pleasure in it. So the guy started in his music career and began to prosper, began to blossom. Before he knew, he was celebrated in the village. He started shining. Before he knew, he started moving from one town to another. Before he knew, he started moving from one country to another, and he became an international figure. Let me tell you something. If you do what you love, you will become an international figure. I'm telling you, you will shine in it if you do what you love. The guy was being a doctor, and as a doctor, he ended up as a local champion. But when he entered into his music career, he became an international figure. Listen to me. The fact that you are doing it so well does not mean it's your career. You may just be doing it because you are afraid of some people. You may just be doing it because of conscience sake, just like this guy. So, when you are choosing a career, don't focus on what your parents say. Focus on what is inside. Focus on your passion. Focus on what is inside you. The next pitfall people get into when choosing a career is when they start considering the financial aspect. You know, some people end up being lawyers because they see lawyers having money. Some people end up, I want to be a doctor because they see that being a doctor is a very paid job. Some people want to end up being a businessman because they understand that doing business, money will flow. No, don't fall into that trap. It is the fact that your neighbor did it and succeeded because it's his passion does not mean you will copy from him and succeed. You may do it and end up in mediocrity. You may do it and end up nothing, having nothing. You may do it and even fail. Fail wholeheartedly. Are you getting me? But when you are choosing a career, don't look at what people are saying. Don't look at what people are looking at around that pace. Many people, they want to do business because they see others doing business. They go to school. What do you want to be? I want to be a lawyer. Why do you want to be a lawyer? Because lawyers, when you have a chamber, you have money. Don't do it. Listen to me. The Bible even says that the gift of a man will make a way for him. Choose a career because it is your calling. Choose a career because it is a gift. Choose a career because it's a passion. Yes, the next pitfall that people get into when choosing a career is, I think this is the number 4, is that they want to choose the careers that they feel that will pay them. They want to choose the careers that they feel that money is inside. That's a technical mistake that many people do. The one thing I want you to know is that there is money in every career. Farmers will make money and become billionaires. Traders will make money and become billionaires. Civil servants will make money and become billionaires. Every career of life, painters will make money and become billionaires. Any career in life, if you focus on it, if it's your passion, you will make money in it and become a billionaire. So it is not a particular career that has money. When you see people making money in their career, it is because maybe it is their passion that they have selected. So don't choose a career because you feel that people who have gone into it have made money. Choose a career because you feel that inside it's your passion. Wow. I think we have looked at those pitfalls. Right now, I want us to understand what you focus on critically when choosing a career. Like I've already said, focus on your passion. Focus on your passion. Your passion is that inborn trait, that thing that is inside your heart, that thing that is deep inside you, that when you were born with, you were growing up and you find pleasure doing it. Some people, they find pleasure painting. Some people, they find pleasure in doing repairs and whatever repairing. Some people, they find pleasure in childhood, nailing cars and driving them. Your passion could just be that you were to be a mechanic or you were to be a driver. Some people, they find passion in agriculture. They always love to be in the farm. They are sure in the farms trying to do 1 or 2 things. Your passion could be agriculture. I tell you, choose a career based on your passion. Choose a career based on that thing that when you were growing up, it was so deep in you, you felt like, oh, I need to do this thing. You could be a doctor because in childhood you find out that when you see people in sickness, when you see people in pain, when you see people having one trouble or the other with their health, you are so. In fact, you feel a pain within you. You feel something inside that you needed to do something about their situation. That could just be your talent or your passion speaking within. So I want you to choose your career based on your passion and not just based on what you are seeing people doing, not just based on what you see your friends doing, not just based on what you hear your parents saying, not just based on what you have seen others do and make money, and not just based on what you feel that money is inside. Choose your career based on what is deep inside you. Thank you very much. I think in our next video, we are going to be substantiating more into this. We are going to be explaining, I'm going to be taking time to explain to you the various careers and the various things that when you feel within you, you understand that this is a career that I am supposed to do. So take time and watch my next video. And for you to watch that next video, I want you to click to that subscription button so that, and you click on the notification bell so that our next video will be right into your phone, will be right on your laptop, will be right into your computer, so that you can keep following these messages, keep following these lessons. Until I come back, my name is Prophet N.K. Frank. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And then write on the comments below what you feel that I should talk about concerning your career. Maybe if difficulties you are facing, a difficulty you are facing that you feel that I should address it and talk to you directly about it. So write it on that notification, on the comment area below. Just place a comment, hit a comment about what you have heard, about maybe your own opinion or whatever you feel. Just say it in the comments below. Then I will respond to it immediately. Thank you very much. Thank you. Until we meet again, I'm Prophet N.K. Frank.